Mobile Learning by Marlene Goodall, ITEC 8500. The purpose of this presentation is to provide an insight to teachers and administrators about mobile learning. Why is it important? And the benefits of mobile learning. In addition, the presentation will include practices that can be used in the mobile learning classroom. What is mobile learning? Mobile learning, also known as M-learning, is the learning of students anytime and anywhere through the use of wireless internet and mobile devices including smartphones, PDAs, and digital audio players. Why mobile learning? Allianz stated that there is a need for higher levels of student engagement in the classroom. The research was based on applying mobile learning in the classroom to increase student engagement. The research concluded that in mobile learning environments, students become active learners. The students were more comfortable using technology in terms of real-world scenarios, becoming more active and engaging in the learning process. In addition, students become more confident in terms of English skills. In another study, mobile learning can impact students' learning and motivation through extending the learning space, facilitating collaboration, and interacting with course content. Research generally shows that mobile learning contributes to students' retention and satisfaction with learning content. Benefits of mobile learning. Mobile learning provides opportunities for teachers to analyze and collaboratively reflect on their own practice. Mobile learning promotes critical thinking and reflection practices among students. Mobile learning enables interactions with students beyond the classroom and builds positive personal interactions with other classrooms in the world. Students are exposed to a worldwide of experiences through the online learning environment. We're going to start about learning applications. Educational applications are programs designed for mobile platforms such as smartphones. These platforms can become educational resources capable to provide innovative, dynamic, and playful process for students while they are learning to master the content. Educational apps are technology-based for scaffolding lessons and differentiated practices that can provide visual and audio representations of the content being taught in the mobile learning classroom. Now I'm going to show you how I use mobile learning in my classroom. The first application that I used in my classroom is Khan Academy. You can download this on your phone. I ask my students to do so they can go online while they're at home or while they're at work and review some of the skills. Khan Academy is a great application for mobile learning in the classroom. Khan Academy sets to practice and refine skills individually and with classmates. Teachers choose Khan Academy for student-centered activities, filling in the gaps, accountability for student learning, and collaboratively work with their classmates. Many of the things that I like about the Khan Academy is that kids can access Khan Academy everywhere they are in their mobile device or tablet. I even use it for my own children. They learn at their own pace, the programs are rigorous, they do independent learning, and they can personalize their own learning. Being a science teacher, I like to expose my students to the FETS Labs. It's an online application that helps build the science and the math curriculum through virtual science. There's a lot of labs that I'm not allowed to do in my classroom, and FETS is the perfect way for my students that can explore and participate in open-ended explorations. The kids can download it on their phone, so it's a great way that they can do homework at night or they can go to a tablet. And kids really enjoy it, and they learn so much from these apps. Here you can see that if a student downloads this application on their phone, it costs $1, and I think is the best dollar ever spent. Especially for those kids who are absent many days, they can go on their phone or their tablet and they can access the apps and they can do the labs, and then that way they don't miss instruction. They're very straightforward and very easy to follow, and as you can see, it has great reviews and I really enjoy it. This is one of the best mobile apps that I like for my students to use, and this is how I can apply also mobile learning in my classroom. Another way that I can apply mobile learning in my classroom is by the use of Plickers. Plickers is interactive and engagement for my students. This way the students are also participating in formative assessment. This is also a great way to do a ticket out the door. Plickers is based on a response card that increases the opportunity for all students to respond at the same time. It increases academic learning and engagement behavior. In addition, for teachers is great because it gives you data. That way you can see if your students are mastering the content. So this is how it works. The teacher prompts a question on the smartboard, and students raises their card according to what they think the answer is. The teacher will scan the classroom with their tablet and their phone, and then the teacher can go later and see how many kids out of the entire class were able to answer correctly. Later on, you can sit down and you can compare your classes. If your first period ended up getting the right answer, or maybe your second period struggling more on that content, and then teachers can differentiate and change their lesson plans if needed. Flipgrid is another way where I can apply mobile learning in my classroom. Flipgrid is a video discussion forum tool. It allows our students to discuss a question prompt by a teacher, and then they can give each other feedback, positive feedback. It is great because it also allows students to improve in their communication skills and literacy skills. In addition, it also helps students to improve in the technology use of the classroom. As you can see here, Flipgrid is free to download on any tablet or mobile device. It has great reviews, it is really easy to use, and it's even easier for teachers to set up. Also, kids can personalize their Flipgrid, their communications. They can do emojis, or they can just make it funky, and it's just really fun, and it really increases engagements in students. And it's just another way that you can apply mobile learning for students to continue to master the standards. And it also helps to fill in the gaps if it needed. Teachers can also give positive feedback in their students' replies. Thank you for viewing my presentation. I hope you were able to learn a little bit about mobile learning and the different practices that you can do in your own classroom that is free of cost for you and your students to do mobile learning. Mobile learning is interactive, it is engaging, and it is fun. So my advice to you is that learning is more fun with a mobile classroom. Thank you.